All right, what is up, people? Welcome to a brand new video. Thank you for stopping by. Let's talk about some boxing information, specifically boxing gaming. A few days ago, a while ago, I did like a small reaction to a trailer for a brand new boxing game that's in production right now, Esports Boxing Club. It looked extremely good. The trailer was designed to showcase their footwork system and to also showcase some of the graphics. And everything looked pretty goddamn good. It's a game that we're all looking forward to. Those of you that already know about it and we're following it fairly closely. They had a plan to release early access this year, December. They were saying it was going to be around late December, and the PC folks would be able to get a chance to play the game in early access and just to get a feel of what the game is like. But it looks like that's being delayed right now, and for good reason. They released a statement explaining what's going on, their thought process, why they're delaying it. And I'm just going to go through the statement with you guys. I'm going to read the whole entire thing just so you guys can get a full understanding. And I'm also going to link it below. And we'll talk about it. So right there, it starts off. It says, "Hello, fight fans. We planned on releasing our very first development blog last week. However, due to local lockdown rules, we are now releasing the information that was being covered in the blog as part of this statement. From the onset, Steel City Interactive has tried to be as open and transparent as possible, as gamers would feel this is important when following a game's development." You know, this is something that I feel like UFC, the guys at EA, they were doing a fairly good job of. They will release these videos showing you the development process, where they're at. They'll give you the vision for the game, and it not only does it help keep the fans updated on what's going on, of course, but it also helps with building hype. You know what I mean? And I'm very glad that they are following the same path right here. So it continues here. It says, "Over a year ago, we decided to create something that we felt was missing in the gaming world: a realistic boxing simulation. It is 100% missing. Let's just be honest, for sure. We all need a goddamn boxing game. The last boxing game that we have is Fight Night Champion. That game is years and years and years old. It's more than long overdue for a new boxing game." Anyways, it continues. "Over the course of the year, the scope and size of this ambition project has exploded into what has now become one of the most anticipated boxing titles in nearly a decade. To put this journey into context, we started this passion project as a self-funded development team of 4 people with a plan to release into early access in 2020 for a low-budget title that will grow over time. We are now in a position where the studio has received a small amount of investment. That's very, very good. And we have expanded the team to 13 members. Man, that is still such a small number. For what, right there, I was just going to say, this is still incredibly small for what will be a AAA game. However, we are confident we will deliver a true next-gen boxing experience. Only 13 members to create a AAA game. Like, that is ambitious. It really is, man. It really is. But this is what happens when you have a passion project, man. The amount of people that's working on it, of course, plays a big role in the final product, like the quality of the final product. But at the end of the day, man, what really determines the quality of the product you're going to get at the end is passion. And it seems to me like these are incredibly passionate people who want to create a boxing game. Boxing fans who have looked at the market. There's no boxing game in development, and they took it upon themselves to embark on this journey. And I personally, as someone who's looking forward to a boxing game, I can't thank these people enough. And it says, "Based on this, we have decided to delay our December early access launch, purely out of the desire to match our own expectations of the game. Now, while we have made progress with recreating lifelike models and creating a revolutionary footwork system, there are still areas that require work and improvement. We have set the bar incredibly high, and we're not willing to compromise in other aspects of the game." Yes. Yes, you have. You have definitely set the bar incredibly high, but I do feel like it's important to point out that a vast majority of us are going into this thing with very, very realistic expectations. Like, we understand, we're not looking for anything groundbreaking. If we get something groundbreaking, of course that will be incredible. But I, for one, I'm going into this with very realistic expectations. I expect bugs. I expect the game to not be too polished. I expect unexpected issues with the game that's going to require patching in the future. And I've said this publicly, and as long as this game is playable, man, as long as the game is not crashing and I can actually play it, I'm going to be good, bro. Like, to be completely honest with you guys. But again, it shows character. It shows character that they are willing to delay. They're willing to delay this just to make sure that they meet their own expectations of what the game should be like. And I commend them for that. Continues, as a studio, we haven't taken this decision lightly. We are boxing fans that are desperate to see a game do the sport justice. We do not want esports boxing club to use the community to make quick revenue through early access. We too are gamers. We have had negative experiences from games launching prematurely into early access. We would like to share with you the following updates regarding esports boxing club. See, man, I have so much respect for this, man. And like I said, it sounds like, of course, I could be just reading too much into this. All this could be BS. Of course it could be. But if you take a look at what they've created so far, I don't think it is. I think we are dealing with extremely passionate people who want to do right by the gaming community, who want to do right by boxing fans, who want to create something that they themselves will be proud of, as opposed to creating something that's just going to be a quick cash grab, as we've seen in this industry all too often. So right there, they give us a little bit more information. Right there it says gameplay trailer feedback. We were blown away by the incredible response from you all, including the reaction videos that were posted afterwards. We noticed a few concerns regarding the speed of the punches. While nothing was final in the trailer, the purpose was movement, and we are committed to improving all aspects of gameplay. Yeah, this definitely makes sense. When I did that review of the gameplay trailer, and I was pointing out, you know, the little issues I have with the punch animations, I understood clearly. It's still way early. They still have a lot of time to polish things and get things working in order. So it makes perfect sense. I have no doubt they have eyes. They can see the game. They see where it needs improvement, and they have said themselves, like, this is something that they're gonna be working on. Release plans. We want as many fans as possible to enjoy esports boxing club, whether you are on the last gen or current gen systems. We are still committed to bringing this across PC, Xbox One Series, SX, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5. Well, damn. We will be launching this in phases, simply due to the size of our development team, the first launch being on the PC. This one's going to be a little bit upsetting to some of you guys, especially if you don't have a gaming PC. I happen to have one, so I'm happy about that. But if you don't have a gaming PC, you're going to have to wait before you get the game on your Xbox or your PlayStation 4, and the PC guys will get to play it first. But, you know, it happens like that sometimes. We have noted your queries regarding launching into Xbox Game Preview. This is currently being reviewed by the team, and we will provide more information soon. And right there, we get an update on what they've developed so far. Current development state for PC Early Access launch, which, again, at this point, we don't know when that's going to be because it's been delayed. But it says physics and mechanics implemented, V2 being worked on. V1, I actually have no idea what V1 physics and V2 physics means. If you guys can tell me in the comment section what that means, I will be greatly appreciative. It says 70% career mode implemented. 70% career mode. I'm really looking forward to that. Offline multiplayer implemented. Experimental online multiplayer mode implemented. See, this is a question that a lot of us had. Like, is this going to be like an offline story mode type of game, or are we actually going to be able to play online? And as you can see right there, yes, multiplayer is included. Fully customizable character creator implemented. fully customizable. Now, what this means yet, we're yet to see. So when it says fully, you can customize it fully. How deep is the character creator actually going to be? I'm really looking forward to that one, because with those incredible graphics, let's see. It says upload and download of characters enabled via Steam. This is going to be dope. This is going to be amazing, because if someone were to create a fighter using the fully customizable character creator, and they create a fighter and the likeness is perfect, the likeness is very good. And Fight Night Champion used to have this, but then it got removed for whatever reason. But with this, you'll be able to upload the character to Steam, and players will be able to download that character, and they won't have to go make the character themselves. So this is really, really good, which also has me wondering, how many slots are we going to have for our creative fighters? Like, is it going to be unlimited? Are we going to be able to create as much as we want? Or is it going to be like a set number, kind of like, you know, UFC 4? 21 licensed boxers implemented. Small number, but dude, I will take 5, dude. I will take 5, to be completely honest. 9 venues created so far. Initial commentary has been implemented. Ability to create your own career. Wait, what? Ability to create your own career mode. Renaming everything from trainers to judges and their abilities. See, when they said that they are being ambitious, man, they are not kidding. That is open to. Okay. Looking forward to all this. It says some of you may feel that this could be enough to launch into early access. Yep, I'm one of them. I am one of those people that feel like this is definitely enough to launch into early access. Whilst the Esports Boxing Club of April 2020 would have agreed, the scope, visuals, licenses, and expectations have increased significantly to warrant this game being given the chance to realize those expectations. And I respect it 100%. And then it goes on to say, we would like to thank you all for your ongoing support during what has been a challenging year for everyone. We are committed to making the ESBC the game that boxing fans and gamers alike have been waiting for. We've been asked by you to deliver a knockout, pun intended, I'm sure, and we're working hard to make that happen. And yep, thank you to Steel City Interactive Development Team for their passion, man. You know, so far so good. It's very possible this whole entire thing will come down crashing. That's a possibility. But right now, I'm being optimistic in a healthy way, right? Like, I'm not overthinking this. At least I'm trying not to. I'm not getting my hopes up so much to where it's gonna be crushed if the game does not deliver. Like I said, I'm going into this thing with very healthy expectations, and I think you guys should do the same. We all want a boxing game desperately, but making video games is difficult. Making video games is expensive as hell, especially quality video games that deliver on the level that we've come to expect. You know, the sort of graphics that we see these days, you know, to create a video game that delivers on that level, it takes a lot, man. It takes a lot of people, a lot of skill, a lot of money, a lot of time, and I want them to take as much time as they need to get this thing right. You know, the biggest news right now in gaming is Cyberpunk 2077 or whatever. You know, a game that a lot of people were looking forward to. The game drops and it's full of bugs. It's crashing all over the place, and that's the last thing you want to happen when you're a game developer. You know, you want to release your game out and have people pick up the game and not have a bunch of nonsense to deal with. So take your time. Take your time. We've waited years and years and years for a new boxing game. I'm pretty sure, as frustrating as that is, we can wait a little bit longer. So take your time. Get this thing right. Implement your passionate ideas in the game. Do it correctly. And deliver only when you're ready, only when you feel the product is ready to hit the market. And once that happens, we are going to come out in droves. We're going to come out to support, because it is time for a new boxing game. But that is it. Hope you guys found this informative. I'm going to leave a link to it's actually their Twitter page. That's where they released this. It was on Twitter and also on Instagram. So I'll leave a link to that in the description of this video below. Check it out, follow them, and stay updated. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.